If you only have time for one buffet in Antalya this year, make it the Delphin Imperial Lara. Today, I'll take you plate by plate through the lunch and dinner spread, the live stations, the must-try Turkish dishes, the dessert table that looks like a pastry artist's dream, and the secret tips hotels don't tell you. Stay till the end for the one booking hack that can save you money on the ultra all-inclusive packages. If you love resorts, big buffets, or planning a family trip to Antalya, this video is literally your cheat sheet. I visited Delphin Imperial Lara, walked every buffet aisle, spoke with staff and guests, and now I'll show you what to order, and what to skip. This resort is an ultra all-inclusive resort on Lara Beach with multiple restaurants, a water park and a private beach area, meaning you won't run out of options. If you're looking for 2026, this is one of the most booked resorts in Lara. Before we dig into the food, a few details. Delphin Imperial's package typically includes breakfast, lunch, dinner, and themed à la carte options. They operate several on-site restaurants and a huge main buffet where breakfast and dinner take center stage. There's also a private beach and water sports on site. Great if you want to spend your mornings on the sand and your afternoons tasting small plates. Guest reviews mention the wide variety and consistent service. Some guests wish for more variety at lunch, but dinner and dessert usually steal the show. These features are why so many families and couples pick Lara as their Antalya base. Think of the hotel buffet as a day-long performance. Breakfast opens the curtain. Fresh breads, omelets, Mediterranean cheeses, olives, and fruit. By the time lunch rolls around, stations shift to lighter options and local specialties. Then, dinner is when the chefs pull out the stops, theme nights, seafood displays, and complex desserts. If you plan your day around food, you'll get the best of both. Beach in the morning, siesta, and then food-first evenings. That's my strategy, and I'll show you the exact times and spots to beat crowds. Picture walking into the main dining hall around 1 p.m. The hall is wide, with long counters, cold salads on one side, hot mains on the other, and live cooking islands in the center. First stop, the salad and mezes area. Expect crisp tomatoes, cucumbers, stuffed grape leaves, dolma, hummus, and labna, all fresh and perfectly chilled for the Antalya heat. Try the local twist on classics. Fresh dill in the yogurt salads and tangy lemon-dressed bulgur. Next, the hot mains. Lunch leans Mediterranean and comfort food friendly. Slow braised lamb, chicken kebabs, various pastries, and rice dishes. There's always a rice pilaf with golden almonds. Scoop it and pair with a grilled piece of fish for the perfect plate. For families with kids, there's a separate area with pasta, pizza slices, and milder grilled meats. No one leaves the buffet hungry. You'll see chefs behind sizzling pans. They'll prepare everything from crepes to Turkish gozleme and fresh grill items to order. If you want the freshest plate, watch the chef station, not the cold counters. Ask for a fresh portion of sautéed greens or a made-to-order pied, Turkish flatbread with toppings. These stations are the heartbeat of the lunch service. They keep food hot, flavorful, and Instagram-ready. Seafood lovers. Delphin usually maintains a strong fish corner in both lunch and dinner. Locally caught fish, simple lemon and herb dressings, and grilled calamari are the staples. Try the marinated anchovies or the baked sea bream with rosemary. Pair with a chilled salad, and you have the ultimate Antalya lunch. They also rotate Turkish classics. Think manti, Turkish dumplings with garlic yogurt, imam bayildi, stuffed eggplant, and regional stews. If you've never tried manti, this is the place. Tiny parcels of pasta filled with minced lamb or beef, topped with yogurt, and melted butter and red pepper flakes. It's comfort and tradition on one plate. Buffets can be overwhelming. My rule? Taste, don't plate. Grab small portions, try 3 things, and then pause. Let flavors settle. 4 families, make a rotation. 1 adult hits the seafood, another the grills, kids get kid-friendly staples, and rotate. You'll taste everything without doubling back. The dessert of choice depends on how full you are. If you plan to taste all the desserts later, keep lunch lighter. As afternoon becomes evening, the dining hall transforms. Lights dim slightly, live music may begin, and staff start setting up themed stations for dinner. This is prime time. Dinner isn't just a meal here, it's the main event. We're heading into the show-stopping part, themed nights and the dessert theater. Dinner can include theme nights, Turkish folklore evenings, seafood nights, Italian or Asian spreads, depending on the week. Thematic nights are where chefs bring a sense of surprise. Specialty sauces, extra carving stations, and premium seafood on display. If you love a big dinner, pick a night where seafood or Turkish specialties headline. For families who want predictable favorites, the international corner often includes pizza ovens, noodle bars, and roast carving stations. Carving stations are a great way to try premium cuts without ordering room service. Slow roasted meats, thin slices of beef or turkey, ready and plated to order. Ask for smaller slices if you want to taste multiple options. One thing that stands out is presentation. The pastry chefs display desserts like miniature art pieces, layered mousses, glossy glazes, and tiny tarts arranged like jewelry. Service is constant. Staff refill trays and keep counters neat. The result is a buffet that feels more like a string of carefully plated dishes than a chaotic self-serve. Now, dessert. If you have a sweet tooth, this is where your eyes do half the eating. Petit fours, layered mousses, baklava towers, and chocolate fountains. The dessert area is theatrical. Don't miss the local treats. Fresh baklava with pistachio, sutlak, Turkish rice pudding, and simit-inspired pastries. For the ultimate finale, grab a scoop of house gelato and a tiny plated dessert from the pastry chef. Ask for a tasting plate from the pastry station. Chefs are happy to plate a tiny sampler, that way you don't overfeed yourself before the hotel's late-night entertainment. Beverages are included under the ultra all-inclusive plan, but there's a difference between house pours and premium labels. If you enjoy cocktails, try local twists like an anise-tinged aperitif or a citrusy raki mixer when available. For soft drink lovers, look for fresh juices and herbal teas, refreshing after a salty grilled plate. If you prefer a specific wine or brand, consider buying a bottle from hotel shops. Sometimes it's cheaper than ordering premium pours per glass. Timing is everything. For the best selection with fewer crowds, aim for these windows: 12 to 12:30 for lunch or 14 to 1500 hours for a quieter late lunch. For dinner, go early at 1800 hours or later around 2100 hours to avoid the main rush. If you have dietary restrictions, the staff are generally accommodating. There are vegetarian options clearly labeled and chefs who can prepare gluten-free alternatives on request. If you have serious allergies, talk to management on arrival. Booking ahead for theme nights sometimes guarantees a seat and smoother service. Quick story. On my second night, I followed a family who clearly knew the routine. They timed the beach, shower, then arrived early for a quieter dinner. They tasted 3 fish dishes, shared 2 desserts, and ended with tea by the lobby piano. Their kids were laughing, plates were empty, and the parents looked like they'd had a week off. That's the vibe. It's not just food, it's the holiday rhythm that makes the buffet memorable. If you want variety, family-friendly dining, a strong dessert game, and the convenience of ultra all-inclusive life on Lara Beach, Delphin Imperial delivers. If you're a foodie chasing boutique, local restaurants every night. You'll find better single restaurant experiences elsewhere in Antalya. But for a packed, well-executed hotel buffet experience, this is a top pick. Book early for summer. Rooms and themed nights fill fast. If you enjoyed this buffet walkthrough, smash that like button, subscribe for more Antalya hotel deep dives, and check the pinned link for live prices and the exact booking tips I mentioned. Tell me in the comments, which dish should I try next time? See you in the next video, and bon appetit from Antalya.